do I gain more understanding on the fact that nothing is real here? However, things are real. I feel things and see real things.
So you understand that nothing is real by understanding where you are. So if you understand that you're in a simulation, that you know, you're here for a certain purpose. Okay, you're here because
But even that's difficult to compute, you know? That can be very difficult to just compute.
that
To even compute that.
compute what?
That we're in a simulation, you know?
Okay, great. So if it's hard for you to compute that we are in a simulation, the easiest way I see that helps individuals or anyone would be to go to science then. All right, in your science book to talk about so if you was to get an item, an object, whatever it is, and you was to look through it under microscope, yeah, and you would see that the more you zoom in, you then eventually get to a point where you're seeing atoms, and atoms, if you go beyond that, they're neutrons, yeah, which is energy. So that's the base of our existence. We're basically vibrating atoms, or you can call it neutrons of energy. That's the base, that's the core, that's what forms everything, which means also if we are atoms moving energy, straight away automatically means that this is not a physical reality. It means that just because you're touching something that appears to be solid, if I was to microscopically zoom into it, I would be able to see that this same thing, this window that I'm touching, isn't a solid window. It's actually atoms all bunched together, vibrating at a certain frequency to give the appearance of it being solid. Okay, so but that's your mainstream. That's the mainstream science. That's what they're saying. So now, if they're saying that, and I'm telling you now today that we live in a holographic universe, has my explanations or my words been any does it differ from, is it so different? Because let me explain to you what a holographic universe, holograms, you know how holograms are made using light, and light is the very source of energy, right? Light is energy. And scientists are telling you that our base, looking through microscopes and all that, is neutrons, atoms, which is energy. I'm telling you it's energy, they're telling you it's energy. It's the same thing. So literally, if you believe in the mainstream narrative of how we got here, how the world operates, even themselves, they are telling you without telling you that we are living in a holographic universe, based on them just saying that our foundation, our base is energy, and energy is light. So therefore, yes, we are living in this universe where light is manifesting itself through, holograms based on our beliefs and thoughts and ideas. You know what I'm trying to say? So we actually impact this hologram, this simulation. We're able to manifest because we are always playing with energy. Because our base is energy, and energy, we can change the shape and form of energy, and and the frequency of energy, so we can actually manipulate things. So if you understand your base, that we are atoms, energy, vibrating, to make this 3D render of self, which is avatar body, then you know that, it's just about really just taking a step back and really accepting the two facts, looking at them, and embodying that, and living a life, as if you do believe what you understand life to be. In this case, it would, because most people, they get, they get told that, our base is energy, atoms, whatever you want to call it, right? But then they just stop there. They don't then, they just, they hear that, but they don't come up with the conclusion that, holy shit, if if our basis, if we're all energy, which means nothing is solid, it just means everything is vibrating at different rates and frequencies. That means this world is actually not solid. And what isn't solid? Holograms. You know what I'm trying to say? But for you, for an individuals looking, looking into this hologram from outside, they would see it as a hologram and they'll be able to put their hands through it because they are basically looking at it from a perspective and they'll be in a different reality, so to speak. But for the individuals within the hologram, they would experience that hologram to be physical. They'll be able to touch things and they'll be able to walk around and dance and jump. Because why? Because that energy, it has been, I guess, is running under a certain code and structure, in this case for planet Earth, 1 and zeros, right? Which renders our reality. So everything within the ones and zeros, which is just a bunch of energies, will respond to one another. So therefore we can experience things being solid, things being fluid, things being liquid, things being, whatever else you want to feel it, because it's all happening within the same code. But outside of this hologram, you'd be able to put your hand straight through planet Earth and not, and just fucking fuck about, because you're not confined. You're not basically held down or restricted by the law, by the coding. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's just code. Then I guess a bunch of codes projecting light onto this blank canvas and then generates our existence.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Anyways, White Rabbit, peace.